In this episode, we're going to talk about how to manage your time to do side hustles. My name's Anthony with Anthony's Lawn Care and Landscaping, and I also own the Lawn Mowing Side Hustle. You can check us out at thelawnmowingsidehustle.com. And we're also in the process of building the Side Hustle Business Builder, helping other people build their side hustles. This can be a way for a lot of people to stop living from paycheck to paycheck, or to have more money to invest in things like retirement or building another business for themselves in the future. And it can be something that really helps tremendously with your life goals. So how to manage your time to do side hustles. Tip number one is, if you have a full-time job with really long hours, that's going to mean you need to set specific hours for your side hustle. So if you choose, even if it's just one day a week from 6 to 9, from 6 p.m. until 9 p.m., or it's on Sunday from 10 a.m. until 1 p.m., as long as you have those specific times and you carve it on your calendar as block time, you'll do it each week because it's something that you already have planned prior to that day happening. And another thing is, the type of side hustle you go into is really important. For the lawn mowing side hustle, I advise people to be able to get off work by 5 o'clock and at least have one weekend day available. And if your job doesn't allow you to do that, maybe you're working 7 days a week or 6 days a week from 6 a.m. until 9 p.m., mowing won't be great for that because it will most likely be dark before you are able to do that. Before you're able to mow lawns, it'll be dark. So the type of side hustle really matters in that scenario. And if you are doing something that it doesn't matter if it's dark out or it's not weather dependent, you can do something online, or you could work for DoorDash or do something like that. And even if you just did 5 hours per week, that could add up to about an extra $5,000 per year if you're making between $17 and $20 an hour with your side hustle. And a lot of people are making a lot more with their side hustle. It could be $40 an hour or $50 an hour, depending on what you're doing. I mean, if you're a web developer or you're helping people launch websites and do their marketing and things like that, you can make a lot more than $20 an hour if you know what you're doing. And so that 5 hours a week would still really help you. And when it comes to investing your money over the course of 15, 20 years, if you're putting an extra, $5,000, $10,000 per year in an investment fund over the course of 15 to 20 years, that could add up to $300,000 to $500,000 extra for your retirement or for another business venture. And you could put an extra $100 a week in something like that, just depending on what you make. And that's a way that a side hustle can set you free, because it frees you from living to paycheck, and you can also take that extra money and invest it in other funds for your future, for your retirement, or for another business you want to start, or for school, for your children, just things like that will help you tremendously. And it's just from working an extra 5 hours a week or 10 hours per week. And yeah, for side hustles, it doesn't always have to be a business you own. You could be driving for Uber, obviously, as you know, or Uber Eats or DoorDash or anything like that, or you could even work for another lawn care company if you get off of work early enough, even if you just work 2 days a week and just save that extra money. So that's something I really love about side hustles. Another way when it comes to managing your time to be able to do a side hustle is align your goals with your family. If your wife or husband and kids and just your family in general are on the same page with you and understand the power of a side hustle and how much money you'll be able to save as a family, and maybe with some of that extra money take a trip or invest it in retirement, things like that. If you're all on the same page, it will help so much with your side hustle, because you'll have that support versus, oh man, you have to go do that thing again. And then it could be bad for your relationships, and that's no good. So if the people in your life are on the same page with you and support you, that is a huge deal when it comes to managing your time for your side hustles, because you'll have encouragement to do it instead of, oh, please don't go do that. because it makes it harder to do if your family's not on board. Another thing that, and you probably hear it all the time, is plan your schedule the night before and the week before. And it kind of goes in line with what we were just talking about earlier, which is carving out specific time each week. If you're doing that the night before and the week before and you have it set on your calendar, that helps tremendously. And another thing is possibly get a different full-time job. You know, there's a chance where you could get a different full-time job making more money in less time, and you could get off early enough to pursue a side hustle. Then you make the extra money from your side hustle, and now you're making even more. And that's a great scenario if you're able to do that. If not, you know, then you can't do that. And there's scenarios where a side hustle might not be a fit for you, but I mean, I think most people can find anywhere from 2 to 3 hours extra per week on their calendar. Maybe not everyone, but I'd say the majority of people can find something out. And just a quick idea for a side hustle that you'll want to have, something that you can grow if something ever were to happen to your full-time job. The nice thing about a side hustle is it gives you more security when it comes to your income and well-being. So if something happens with your full-time job and you have a side hustle that you can grow pretty quickly to help pay your bills and support your family, that's a great scenario to be in. To just know that if anything happens to my full-time job, I can grow this side hustle that I already have, and me and my family will be fine. That's a really powerful thing, and it's a great position to be in. So there's a lot of benefits to having your side hustle, and there's a lot of time management tips that I'd love to help you with. If you need any help at all, I do business coaching, and I help people launch a lawn mowing side hustle. You can learn more about that at thelawnmowingsidehustle.com. You can also give me a call or send me an email. You can give me a call at 812-929-9463 to set up a free coaching session. And you can also email me at anthonyhilb@gmail.com. And I'd love to help you. You can check us out. I do coaching, consulting, and I can help you build your business. If you need help building like a very basic website and help with marketing, if you're actually starting a side hustle that involves you starting your own business, I can help make sure you're starting the business properly and doing everything you're supposed to be doing, and kind of going over the accounting and what to expect, because I've been doing this for 11 years. My first side hustle, Anthony's Lawn Care and Landscaping, actually turned into a full-time job, and it's a $1.5 million business today. So even if you just need help growing your business, please feel free to give me a call. And if you want regular coaching, we can also set that up. And again, my name's Anthony. You can get in touch with me, 812-929-9463. Thank you.